Hey everyone, welcome back to Conversations That Matter, the podcast where we explore personal growth, relationships, finances, and mental health to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Dada, and today we're diving into something incredibly important: self-worth and how often we settle for less than we deserve. Now, I know we've all been there, making decisions, staying in situations, or even tolerating things that we know deep down aren't serving us. But today, we're going to talk about how to break free from that cycle, raise your self-worth, and stop settling for less. So, let's start by asking a tough question. Why do we settle for less than we deserve? It's something that many of us struggle with, and it often comes down to a few key reasons. Fear of being alone. Whether it's a relationship, a job, or even friendships, sometimes we settle because the thought of being alone or without something familiar feels scarier than staying stuck. But here's the thing. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely, and it definitely doesn't mean being incomplete. Lack of self-belief. When we don't fully believe in our own worth, it becomes easy to settle. We don't think we're deserving of the best, and so we end up accepting the bare minimum. But I want to tell you something right now. You are deserving of everything you want. Your dreams, your goals, and your happiness are all within your reach. But you've got to believe in your own worth. Comfort zones. It's easy to stay in situations that feel comfortable, even if they're not good for us. Change requires effort, and sometimes that's hard. But remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. The truth is, settling is a defense mechanism. It's a way of protecting yourself from disappointment or fear. But the only person you're holding back is you. Now, let's talk about how you can start raising your self-worth. This is where the magic happens, so pay attention. The first step is recognizing where you're settling, and that's not always easy. But self-awareness is the first step toward growth. Here are some actionable steps to help you start the process. Identify your limits and boundaries. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Where are you tolerating less than you deserve? Maybe it's in a job where you're underpaid or in a relationship that's no longer fulfilling. Write these things down and identify why you've been allowing them to continue. Once you know where you're settling, you can begin making changes. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Our beliefs about ourselves often come from past experiences or what others have told us. The first step in challenging these beliefs is recognizing them. Ask yourself, why do I believe I don't deserve better? Break down those beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. For example, if you believe you're not good enough for a promotion, change that thought to, I'm capable, I've earned this, and I'm ready for this next step. Set higher standards for yourself. It's time to stop accepting the bare minimum in all areas of your life. Whether it's relationships, your career, or your health, set standards that align with the person you want to become. This might mean letting go of some things or people that are no longer serving you. But remember, by raising your standards, you're telling yourself and the universe that you're ready for better things. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. If you're constantly around people who bring you down or make you feel small, it's time to reconsider who you're spending time with. Your circle should inspire and challenge you to be your best self. Seek out those relationships where both parties grow, respect, and support each other. All right, let's recap everything we talked about today. Recognize where you're settling. Take a close look at your life and identify the areas where you're not living up to your potential. Challenge limiting beliefs. Question why you think you're not worthy of better, and replace those negative thoughts with empowering ones. Set higher standards. Don't accept the bare minimum. You deserve better, and it's time to start expecting it. Surround yourself with the right people. Your circle should lift you up, not hold you back. Remember, raising your self-worth is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight, but each small step you take will get you closer to the life you're meant to live. You don't need to settle for anything less than what you deserve, and that starts with how you see yourself. That's all for today's episode of Conversations That Matter. I hope you've gained some insights and inspiration to stop settling and start raising your self-worth. I'm rooting for you, and I believe in your ability to make changes that will lead to a more